And suddenly the cook is on fire.
I've been working way too hard for this shit.
And suddenly, and suddenly, and suddenly, and suddenly, the cook is on fire.
I've been working way too hard for this shit.
The cook is on fire. The cook is on fire. And suddenly, the cook is on fire.
I've been working way too hard for this shit. I've been working way too hard for this shit.
The cook is on fire. 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 The cook is on fire.
I've been working way too hard for this shit.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you can hear me. I have a giant air conditioner now behind me, so that's pretty much what it's going to be like until fall. So, yeah. Thank you for coming in. I got 3 people, I guess, here, so make thyself be known, please. And, yeah, how is everybody doing? I am wrapping up the week. This is been a stressful week. So let's see. Let me try and get trying to get my other chat up here. I'm always behind on that. I probably already did have it up and I wasn't paying attention. There we go. There we go. Hey, Garden State Gardener. Yeah, it is very hot. I think it was 90 degrees today. I'm not really sure because I don't know. I was outside for a little bit, sweating my ass off. I was putting Surround on the garden, and I came in and I was drenched. I was so wet. It was ridiculous. I think pushing 89 degrees at 10 o'clock this morning, which, I mean, it's summertime, so I kind of expect it, but at the same time, it's freaking hot as hell. Very hot. I keep turning up the volume like I'm going to be able to hear something. I don't have anybody else on panel. If you guys want to come up, you can. And you just have to be respectful and all of that stuff. Here is the link. Also, you have to show your face unless I know you and you come off camera for a second to smoke or whatever. But you have to show your face. There you go. Here's the link. Come on up, hang out. Yeah. I have a couple of pet peeves, and I was going to talk about that too. Hey, Working Blue, thank you for being here. Garden State Gardener, thank you so much for being here. Arsenic, thank you. Myra, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all my members. Thank you so much for being members on my channel. I really appreciate it. Hey, Happy Gardener, thank you for coming in. My biggest pet peeve is political posts right now. I'm just staying the hell away from it. I mean, I am super political, okay, in my normal life. That's who I am, but I don't talk about it on YouTube. That's none of anybody's business but my own. But I'm not that I'm annoyed by either side. I'm not really annoyed by either side. I just kind of don't want to hear it anymore kind of thing. That's super annoying. I'm kind of getting sick of it. So if I don't know. It's really bothering me. Let's see, what else is bothering me this week? Hey, Out of the Garden, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate your membership to my channel. Thank you so much. It's just, I don't know. It's just the political crap is just really getting to me. I'm a real logical person. So if something doesn't sound logical or sounds like really asinine to me, it pisses me off. So I've just been kind of like avoiding, and this is another reason why I don't have television as well. I haven't had, for those of you that don't know, I have extreme anxiety. And I will cut and not that I don't love people. I do love people. I just will cut people off for a while so I can get down to my own sanity. So I do that with television. I haven't watched an actual commercial in 14 years. When my husband and I first got together, we didn't get TV. We didn't even get cable, and I don't have cable now. I do have the internet, and I do have YouTube, and of course, Facebook seems to be the place where people put out their news or whatever, and I just have completely blocked myself from it. So I haven't really watched any commercials. By the way, commercials will bring on my anxiety. I don't know if I told you that, but it does. So I've stopped watching all advertisements, all commercials, and I'm kind of behind a little bit, but I don't really care. And so I have completely taken myself away from that, which I'm kind of glad, because then, you know, you get away from that constant crap, and I don't like it. So I have stopped watching television. I do watch movies and stuff like that. And by the way, I'm completely stuck on Outlander. I've been watching Outlander now for the past 4 days. I have seen it before. This is my second go arounds because, oh, it's Thursday. Yes. Outlander, a new show, new, you know, whatever is coming out tonight. So I'll be watching that. And I'm completely obsessed. Oh, thank you, Garden State Gardener. I appreciate it. I am low on members. And I think that's just a YouTube thing. I think most people right now are really low on members. How come I didn't hear that go through? Like, what is going on here? I thought something felt funky, but I'm not sure. I have my volume turned up, so there it goes. It's just slow. Oh, Shawnee Shav is a member again. Thank you so much. Cool. But yeah, so yeah, that's one of my pet peeves is the political posts. It just pisses me off. So then another one of my pet peeves is know-it-alls. And I do not like know-it-alls. They drive me crazy. I like being around smart individuals, but I don't like being around people who are so cocky that think they know everything. And unfortunately, when you are on the internet or on Facebook, you always have that one person who thinks they know everything and they won't shut up. Like, I've had to actually leave conversations because somebody thinks they're right or whatever, you know. So I don't know what chat. I'm in a lot of garden chats, and I know a lot about gardening. Okay, I've been doing this for a while, more than just 4 or 5 years living here. I lived in the country all my life, except for those 10 years. I bought a house in the city. So, thanks, Jay. YouTube, I haven't came across any absolute know-it-alls. And if I do, I ignore them. Which, in a sense, then they completely go away. Once you start ignoring people like that, they completely stop coming back to your channel or they go away. But it's the chats, the groups I'm in. I'm in a lot of gardening groups. And I know a lot about plants. I know a lot about lots of things, but I do know a lot about plants. I wouldn't say I'm an expert by all means, but I have educated myself quite a bit on plants. So there was one woman who posted a picture. She's like, what is this bush and how can I take care of it? And I was like, well, that's an azalea bush. It only blooms usually once a year in the spring, and you can cut it back. And of course I had like 5, like it wasn't even anything to comment on. I was just helping the person out. And I had like 5 or 6 comments explaining all about it. I don't give a shit about azaleas that much, dude. They're typically old people bushes. Like my mom has 20 of them. Like I don't understand why someone had to go into complete detail about that. And not only that, I mean, it blows up my thread then. And then I'm like, I can't get away from the person. It's annoying. Here's the link. Operation Capsaicin. If you want to come up, I also am drinking. So if you want to come up, that's cool. I can actually drink now because I have air conditioning in this room. If I drink, I get so hot that it's not even enjoyable. But now, so you can see my curtain going crazy. Here is the link. Sorry, it didn't go through. What the hell? There you go. Hey, Purple. Thank you for coming in. But I just get annoyed by know-it-alls. Like, I can't stand that. I mean, it's okay to be really smart. Just you don't have to express it that way. Like, no one gives a shit how smart you are. Like, people just can't be humble anymore. Okay, so there's that. What else? I can't think of anything else right now at the top of my head, but the chats were driving me crazy. Oh, I had something very odd happen to me the other day, and it's never happened to me ever. Like, I've never known this to ever happen. Okay, so our weather here has been extremely weird, and it's mainly because of the smoke and stuff from Canada, and so they say. I do have my opinion about that, but I don't want to go into that. But they say it's from the smoke from Canada. So the weather has been weird. It's been extremely cold. At night, sometimes it was getting into the 50s, which everyone knows if it goes below 50 at night for your tomato plants, they can stunt their growth. How convenient. So sorry. The weather has just been freaking weird. Yeah. That's so funny. Sorry, I cannot remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I think I need more alcohol. Oh Lord, what a day. Anyway, the weather has been extremely weird. So they say it stunts the growth of plants and stuff. It's been really cold. And then it's like this week, it's been in the 80s. So the weather has just been freaking weird. So I have a lot of irises because it's one of my favorite flowers. I have a lot of favorite flowers. So I cannot say that, oh, it's my favorite, because it's not. But I have a lot of, favorites. So I'm in this iris lovers group on Facebook because I love irises and I'd like to know like how to take care of them and stuff, because the past few years I completely suck at it. The weather, like I said, has been really freaking weird, and my irises bloomed again, which I have never had that happen. And I've had them for 5 years. When I first moved into here and I had a job, I had bought like $150 worth of irises and tulips and stuff. And I planted so many flowers. Well, the squirrels ate my tulips, and I still have, hey Diggs, thanks for coming in. If you want to come up, you can. There is the link up there. Anyway, it was so freaking weird the way this iris bloomed, because I had a little bit of new growth at the bottom, but not a whole lot. And the iris just bloomed at the bottom. I wish I could show you a picture because that will explain it better. I think I still have a picture. I had to delete a bunch of stuff because I have 250 gigs on my phone and I've completely filled it up. Yeah. Let me see if I can get a good picture. Yeah, here it is right here. This is weird. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see that? But that's my iris. That's exactly how it bloomed. It didn't fall. That is exactly how it bloomed. Freaking weird, right? And so I was in the iris group and I was asking them, I'm like, hey, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, Diggs. I'm like, has this ever happened to anyone before? Oh, look! Oh! Hey, y'all.
Hey,
It's Arizona life. What's going on?
it is so hot.
Yes, we're relaxing. It's hot as shit outside.
I can imagine.
It was 100 degrees at 11 o'clock this morning. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be hot.
That's so
What's up,
Hey,
Dave?
Diggs.
Hey, well, it's good to see y'all.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
My
we're chilling
phones
in
are
the
doing
AC.
funky things here in Ohio because of the weird weather. So I was
Yeah.
explaining that. But so how are things going? Like,
life is crazy,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know, but we're doing what we need to do. What's up, T-Bear? How we doing?
Hey, Purple Tea Bear.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
good to see the faces.
Yeah, we're probably moving down here in January, so we're trying to get things prepped while we're here to set up for moving down here. So
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, man. I hate moving.
uh-huh. Yeah.
We've always been renters, so like we've moved so much.
Yeah. It sucks. Like, I don't know. My aunt is moving up here from Florida, and you know, you accumulate so much stuff,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
you know, and packing it like
Uh-huh.
I can't.
We're getting rid of like 90% of our shit.
Yeah, like we're putting it in storage when we move down here. So we're not gonna have a place right away. So we're trying to downsize every big piece of furniture that we don't want. It's gonna be gone. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. If I was moving the distance that you guys are moving, I think I would do the same. Like, I would
Yeah.
do everything and then start.
Yeah, we can refurnish later. Her aunt owns an estate sale company, so we have access to furniture and stuff really readily easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's actually fun. I would love to do that. Estate sales. Oh my god.
Yep.
But
It is a lot of fun.
I also don't trust myself.
I'd
be buying most of this stuff.
Yeah, the biggest problem with estate sales is that you end up wanting everything because we find some really, really cool stuff.
Yep.
So,
But in Arizona, is it too hot for flea markets, or do they have indoor flea markets?
no, they have flea markets. They're just
Okay.
very far and few between.
Right.
So they're not as readily, I mean, they're not around as many as places that the weather doesn't get this hot.
Uh-huh.
And in the summertime down here, the population decreases by about 500,000 people because all the snowbirds leave.
Yep.
So the population
Wow.
will increase back in September or so. September, beginning of October is kind of when people start trickling back in from other states.
Yeah.
And then they're here through the spring or the beginning of spring, and then they're gone again. So
Yep.
Hey, Arkwald, man. Thanks for coming in. Wow, that's crazy.
yeah,
Yep. The worst time of year to drive down here is in like the fall through the spring because school's in session,
and all the
snowbirds are here.
Traffic sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I never thought about Arizona being a snowbird kind of place because typically people from Ohio, they like go to Florida, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I never thought
We
about
get a lot of Canadians down here,
yeah,
too.
a lot of Canadians.
Yep.
those dang Canadians. Hey,
Yeah. Canadians, eh?
Canadians, eh?
Okay.
Take off, eh? Poser. I can speak Canadian.
Oh man.
Yeah, I love the Canadian specific, certain Canadian accents, remind me of Ireland a little bit. I know
Yeah.
when I was little, you'd go to Canada and they would kind of have, it's English, but it kind of has an Irish or Scottish brogue to it. So I'm like, it
Right.
kind of felt like you were in Ireland or something. I love it. It's really cool. Oh, it's good to
Someday
see-
I'll visit Canada.
What?
Someday I'll visit Canada.
Oh, and you guys live, well, you did live really close to Vancouver. So you
Yeah.
guys could have
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually when I was 19, back when I was 19, the laws in Canada were a lot different than they are now. So my 19th birthday, I actually went to Vancouver, BC, and went bar hopping because you could drink at 19 up there.
Yeah.
So, but now you have to be a Canadian citizen. If you're an American citizen, it's 21. They recognize.
You can't drink
American
now?
citizens
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, if you're
popular.
an American citizen,
Okay.
it's 21. If you
We're
live
the
there,
same
it's
freaking age.
19. Yeah, right.
I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. I remember that.
Down here we got Mexico, and Mexico's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to Mexico.
I have.
Hmm.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I mean, it's fun.
Yeah. It's okay, Matt. I just invited you up to hang out. You don't have to come up. It's all good.
What up, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Matt.
But yeah, so it's been horribly hot. It's ridiculous. Oh, I am. You know what? Jay loves football. I am not a football fan.
You
at
take
all.
his pick from him so he doesn't
Let's
throw it at
go.
the TV.
How's my buddy doing? Is he working today?
Yeah.
Who? Dustin?
My buddy, yeah. How's he doing?
He's sleeping right now. He'll be doing it later.
The lazy bum.
Yeah. We put an air conditioner upstairs, so now he can sleep upstairs as well.
Nice.
Because seriously, it was pushing like 105 degrees up there.
Damn.
So we got an air conditioner up there, just so he can sleep during the day.
Right.
Hello.
What up, buddy?
What's going
Hey,
on?
thanks for coming in. Thanks, guys. But yeah, so my garden has just been frustrating me. Things are going good, but today when I was putting stuff on the garden, I'm trying to do things as organically as possible. So today when I was putting stuff on the garden, I saw a vine borer, and I've never seen one before. This is my first year of seeing one, and it completely pissed me off. I almost took a weed whacker to everything because I was so mad. I was like, these bastards. So
Just done
I'm
with it, right?
Huh?
You're just done with it, right? You're like, I'm just done. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
just whack it all out.
Because I've been fighting bugs now since I got back from the summit when we went to the
Oh,
Amish
wow.
country. My husband's like, "Oh, I see cucumber bugs in the garden." When he came down to visit when we were down there, and I'm like, "Oh no!" I said, "When I come back, my garden's going to be decimated."
Yeah.
I've been fighting bugs constantly, and I saw a vine borer. I'm like, usually when you see that, it's like it's over. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
pissed. So tonight I'm gonna secretly sneak out there. As long as it's not raining, I'm gonna put DE on everything and
There you
just kind of let those jerks die.
Right.
It's been nuts.
Yeah. Our biggest problem in Washington, because it's so moist, is slugs. We got a lot of slug problems and stuff. So I just take, what you do is you take a bucket, you bury it in the ground, and you build a dirt ramp up to the top of the bucket. Fill the bucket halfway with beer. The sugar in the beer attracts the slugs. They fall in, and then they literally die of alcohol poisoning.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's a cheap trick to kill slugs in your garden is beer, and just bury a can with halfway beer, and it'll attract the slugs into it.
That's pretty
That's
interesting.
very interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, I knew about beer traps, but not like that.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. That was very ingenuitive. We had to figure out, we had a small garden. This is when I was living with a buddy of mine a long, long time ago. We had a small garden with a huge slug problem. So we took a 5-gallon bucket and buried it in the middle of the garden, made a ramp up to it with the dirt, and then just filled it halfway with beer. Came out the next morning, and that thing was full of
Wow.
slugs. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah. This is the thing that scares me, is I was out there and I didn't see any bugs at all,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. Like, I didn't see cucumber bugs. I didn't see the Harley Quinn bugs. I've been spraying garlic or chives on the plants. I've been doing the surround. Like, I don't see any bugs. And then I saw that vine borer, and I was like,
Yeah. You're like, uh-oh. Huh.
yeah. In the 4 years I've been gardening here, I've never seen one before until today.
Damn.
It's insane.
Jerks.
Right. Oh.
I wish I could drink in an orchard right now.
Where's your alcohol, Matt? Why aren't you prepared?
I gotta work tomorrow.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'll be all
I'm
in. Right?
lucky enough. I'm on vacation for a while.
I'll be back. Apparently, I need to run to Circle K to get him a couple beers.
oh, okay,
He said when we're done.
okay. Give me a 211. I need a 211 and a Mike's Hard double deuce.
He likes the twisted teas.
Well, no, actually, I want one of those
Oh,
the lemonades that I got. Those are
Oh, the Simply
yeah,
Lemonade.
Simply Lemonade has a Simply Lemonade spiked. And so I got one of those the other day, and it tastes freaking delicious, man.
I didn't know they made that.
I see
Yeah,
those. I haven't tried them.
Dude, they're dangerous, bro. They taste just like lemonade. I get down 6 or 7 of those. Next thing you know, you're in the bathroom up and over the toilet. Yeah.
Yeah. I really, I rarely ever drink super heavy to the point where I'm puking in the toilet. But
Right.
if I am, I try not to drink anything sweet
Yep.
because the next day I regret it.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part. Yeah, cut her out. Not with food, you know.
Yeah. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. And wow, look at all these people in here. I wasn't expecting that. So I've just been kind of like out of my routine. And I don't know if I'll be back in my routine until the fall. But I've been out of my regular schedule routine. I got some things planned with other people, so I'm trying to get that underway. So in the fall, there's going to be lots of different things going on with my channel. I'm just taking a break and trying to garden more and not let the bugs destroy my freaking garden.
Right.
Tired of it.
Go put the chair back.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Matt. No angry orchard for you.
Yeah, no, I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna get those Simply's lemonades tomorrow, though.
Yeah, they're really good. They're definitely worth trying. They have the Simply Lemonade and the Simply Orange, I believe. They made one of each. I'm going to try. I did the lemonade. I didn't do the orange one yet, but the lemonade is dangerous because it literally tastes like you're drinking carbonated lemonade. It's super dangerous. Because I love lemonade, and I'll drink that like it's water.
Yeah.
Forgetting there's alcohol in it, you know?
Yeah, it's very dangerous when you have like your favorite drink or favorite and you mix that with alcohol.
Yep.
And you don't taste the alcohol in it. It's like yeah, it can be very dangerous.
Yes.
Oh, made a mistake.
You're gonna go smoke a cigarette? Oh,
So where are you guys at?
we're at my mom's house in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The devil's armpit.
Right?
What's the temp right there?
It's better than the devil's.
It's probably by now it's probably 107. It's supposed to be 111 today. By Wednesday it'll be 115.
No.
Day before the 4th it was 116. That's been miserable.
Sounds like a great time to stay inside.
It was like that 3 days ago here.
Yeah. Miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it true about Arizona that it's a dry heat, so you don't feel it?
Yeah.
There's hardly any humidity.
Yeah, there's barely any humidity except for like monsoon season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You get monsoons in Arizona?
Yeah, they come in as like haboobs, and it's like a big wall of dust. It's so crazy. The big boobs, the haboob.
That would be interesting to see that.
Thank you, Howie, for being so nice to me. I don't think you realize how much that means to me. You're just like super nice, super genuine, and that is what I need right now. And I just want to thank you for that, because I show up to your lives in the morning. You're just like so down to earth, so genuine, and I just really need that. So thank you so much for being so nice to me.
Howie's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very.
Hey, Howie. I know Howie from Scum.
Oh, yeah? Oh, he goes over there?
Yeah, he goes over there. It's pretty cool.
That's funny.
Sorry, my house is very loud.
It's okay. I have this huge air conditioner behind me, so it's like...
It looks amazing back there. The AC pumping.
Oh. Dude, we needed it. I usually can survive without it. But the past few days, there's a no-go. Hi!
What's up?
What's up, dude?
He's like, I want the phone. Oh, he's got my phone stand. Here we go. Oh, with the picture behind me.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
My mom's house is pretty cool, but the kids have trashed it. We already cleaned the house once today.
Oh. Yeah, Fred is pretty good at trashing anything. Like, before I know it, I have goldfish everywhere.
Right.
Or cereal. Those are the two main things that he goes after. Yeah. Okay, so you guys wear glasses. Have any of you guys ordered your glasses from Zini Eyewear?
Yes, that's where I ordered Dax's.
Dude, I'm having a hell of a time. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't find glasses to fit me.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, my current glasses are $140 or something like that. And I can't find a category for that. And then I went to go look for glasses, and they're like, oh, no, I was actually talking to somebody, and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, none of these glasses in this category will fit you.
Wait,
so I'm confused.
I buy direct.
Okay.
That's where I get my glasses.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go there. I might need somebody, like one of their representatives, to help me, because I need glasses just to have around and just in case.
Yeah.
But I had a hell of a time trying to order glasses from them, like, and trying to figure out the measurements and all of that. And I have all my measurements, but it was too complicated. And I'm like, how do people do this? That was the day I was having technological errors like all day. I'm like, I'm pretty good at computers, and I can't figure out this app on Zini Eyewear. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh. Approaching Coke bottle status. Thanks for sharing me out, Howie. I appreciate it. Yeah, AC is not super cold in the other rooms. I do have this door closed right now because I have another fan, like, trying to blow the cold air out. So it's not super cold in the other rooms, but it's enough to knock the heat down. So I'm not complaining at all.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We needed it bad. So it's been really hot. And like this morning when I woke up, it was like 10 o'clock and it was already 89 degrees. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's crazy. The reason I tell you I'm upset about finding that, I know this sounds nuts, and it's only because I'm so into plants. And so the reason why I found that when I found that squash borer bug or fly or whatever it is, I was so pissed because it was on my Boston Marrow plant, and I'm trying to grow some big Boston Marrows, and I already have some on the vine and ready to go. But if I have those vine borers, they're not going to get very big because of that.
They'll stunt the growth of it.
They'll stunt the growth, and they eat the vines from the inside.
Oh wow!
So then it would just like
Something you
slide
can
off.
do with like foil,
I might try that. But
like
I
you
already,
put foil around the bottom or something. I don't know.
yeah, that's the thing though, is I've already seen it. So I don't know what damage it's done. Hello. Oh, is that Chad? Happy birthday, Chad.
She's over. It's Matt, Operation Cat Station over on, and Nikki's over on Wise Family.
Chad says hello and thank you.
What's up, Chad?
Well, happy
Thank
birthday.
you for the birthday
How old
wishes
is
on
Chad
Facebook.
now? 53?
How old is Chad now? 53?
44.
He said close enough. Close enough.
Is it 44? 43? Oh, I have to stop my camera.
Okay.
Because I'm going to smoke a cigarette and you can't do that on camera.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the things on the checklist.
Oh,
They
they.
can like take down your channel because of it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
obnoxious.
I'm a rule follower.
It's
That
okay.
is-
I mean, I understand, but yeah, it's pretty obnoxious. Wireworm use wood ash and a ton of biochar. Yeah, I'm considering going. I absolutely hate using DE because I love bees. I'm a huge bee person, but tonight, if it doesn't rain, I'm going out there and I'm sprinkling DE all over it. Not the blossoms, but I'm sprinkling DE all over it because I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna wipe them out. It's just super frustrating to deal with this. It's just been constant. Me and my husband were talking about today, like, what are we going to do? Because we're going to have an extra bumper crop because we planted. What about smoking herbs in the wrong? I don't know about herb, like smoking that. I'm not sure. I've never, done that on a public forum. But I don't know. I can't tell you, but I just know that cigarettes, it's part of the checklist. When you when you monetize your videos, it's part of the checklist. So you shouldn't smoke. And swearing also is part of that. And I've been trying to be really good because I've been swearing all my life. So it's really hard to stop because it just comes natural to me because that's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, swearing on YouTube is also a thing. Like if you swear within the first 5 minutes, 15 minutes or something, they can take down your video or whatever. Crush the biochar to a powder, use it instead of DE. Okay. DE, not DT. Not DT. If I was using DT, I would never eat my vegetables. Ever. Like ever. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that. That's really better than using DE. I feel better doing that. So It's okay. When you said DT, I was like, whoa, man. I don't hate
Wow.
the vine borer that much. So like damage my soil and damage my plants forever. I'm good. But yeah. So I might do that. And it's better when you go out there at night to do it. And it's so hot, so I'm just gonna wait till I go out there at night and do it. And who's all still here and listening? I know a lot of people just turn me on and listen, but I need some kind of interaction, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry though. Like I'm hungry. Oh,
Yay.
Diggs is here. Purple's here. Biochar Crush cures all bugs. Okay, thank you. See, I've already put it in my beds and stuff. I think that's why the cucumber beetle has not been laying its eggs in the soil, because I have already put the biochar around the bases of my cucumbers. So I think that's what's warding that off. However, I didn't put it around the bases of my marrow or my pumpkins or anything, because I have garden cloth down. So I felt like if I put it down on the garden cloth, I'd kind of be wasting it because it's not technically in the soil. Okay, well, I'm going to do that because I want to wipe these suckers out.
Eradicate them.
And squash bugs are so disgusting, by the way. Squash bugs, they're like stink bugs on steroids. And they're gross. I don't want to touch them. Gross.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
I don't like them. My food force is doing good. I don't know if you've been or if you watched that video, Howie, but I bought some comfrey and I planted it around my plum trees. So I have comfrey out there now. I have onions from Rebel that I still haven't planted yet, so I'm going to plant those. They're like a walking onion almost. So I got some other things going on in there, so I'm excited about that. I bought mine, Diggs. I bought mine. You can make it, but I probably couldn't make enough. So I bought a huge, 3 square foot bag of it. So.
Of charcoal?
Biochar. I guess that's what it is. Yeah. It's like charcoal. Yeah. It looks just like it. But yeah. So I bought you should have saw me at the Amish store walking out with that thing. Like I had it on my shoulder because it's so big. And everybody's looking at me funny, like I've never seen biochar before in a bag, but I was just super excited because I hadn't. So chop comfrey when it grows and lay down around the tree from trunk to drip line. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, mine was $22 for the bag, I think, like something like that. So I guess it would be cheaper to make your own. I've been making a lot of stuff from scratch lately. One of them is butter. I've been making butter from scratch. Sorry, I think my son's TV. Yes.
Gotta love technology. Just turn it back on from your phone.
Yes. I have Apple TV, so I can turn everything on and off from my phone. It's cool.
Disco party app. Just press that and everything goes nuts.
By everyone, she means me. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was true because it was just us in the store, other than the Amish chicks. Okay, I was just wondering if it was the same process as making char for hiking, just on much bigger level. Yeah. I don't know if I could make enough to cover my garden. That's the thing. I'd rather just buy it in bags. But now that I know I can use it on my Boston Marrow. By the way, I have several Boston Marrows on there. Like, they're healthy and they're getting bigger. And I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, I really hope that they make it, you know? So, yo, Radio Prepper, what's going on? Thank you for being a member. Appreciate ya.
Here you are, Sharon.
So what did you do today, Matt?
I went to work today.
Oh, you did?
I built a new desk that we're sitting on right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
Interesting.
Yeah. Water my plants in the
Hey,
110
Bushcraft.
degree heat.
It's good to see you in here, Bushcraft. How are you been? How is the heat, the Ohio heat, treating you? You're at your desk job tonight. Make fire, put out with water when you can crush the char, squirt that with hose, then put it in metal wheelbarrow and crush with lifting and just dropping the hammer. Ah, okay.
All right.
That's how you make biochar, folks.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This morning when it said it was 89 degrees, it was like 10 o'clock or something, and it was 89 degrees. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be a hot one today.
I woke up. I took my grandma to the grocery store.
Yeah.
That was my good deed for the day. Came home. Jay had cleaned. Although the house is trashed again.
Yeah, that happens with kids, man. My son.
You did do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it usually makes me mad. Like I like just vacuum, and then like if he eats something, he like crushes goldfish into the carpet, and then I'm like, I just vacuumed. Yeah. I'm totally going to do that tonight. I'll be out there. I'm not wearing my white tank top for that, though. I can tell you that much. But I'll be out there. Most of my biochar that I have is crush. I mean, there's some chunks in there, but not as much. So, totally going to use it. I'm going to get these suckers. I'm going to win. I don't know what I'm going to win, but I'm going to win. But the bug pressure this year has been horrible. And I even let the Muscovies in the garden last year to like eat bugs and stuff like that. And it seems like this year it's the worst it's ever been. So I don't really know what's going on. It's probably the weather, but wish I had bugs so I could show it better. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have bugs. It's okay. I can take a little bit of bugs, but when they start to like really decimate my plants, that's when it's bad. So far, they haven't done that, and I've really been on it. They haven't really done. By the way, I haven't done a video yet. Should I talk about it? Because I haven't done a video. My beans came up.
Ooh.
I've been so excited. By the way, the first round of beans we put down did not work. And I had those seeds from Baker Creek. They were jade bush beans. And I didn't have them for very long. Like maybe a couple years. And they're beans. Like they should have totally sprouted and they didn't. So I had to get more. So I got more and I put those down. I planted 40 of them. So hopefully in the next 50 some, I think it's 52 days, we'll have beans. Yeah, I think so, but it's really weird because I put biochar all in there. I don't think nematodes got it, Howie, because my other beans popped up. That's the thing. It's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that bed, because if there was, then these beans wouldn't have popped up either. I don't know. The only issue is finding a metal container that big. Yeah. I don't know, but we're going to work on that bed next. The nematodes were full. We're working on that bed next because our first bed is perfect. And we're going to put a bunch of grass clippings. We're just going to load it up, the second bed, again this year, and put compost accelerator on it and just let it go. And then do that again to the other bed next year and just keep that on a rotation. We did that the 1 year in our first bed, and like we had the best year of crops from there. So we've just been, yeah. The year after, like, we couldn't really do much to the first bed, but put like sunflowers and corn and stuff in it because it was so full of nitrogen. Nothing would survive. Hey, Becca, Mud Tramp, what's up, girl? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, honey. Thanks for coming in.
I haven't seen Becca in forever. She used to hang out with Lone Star.
Yeah. Aw, it's good to see you, honey. But
Becca
yeah,
and Mud Tramp.
yeah, she's so nice. Like, yeah, good people. I have so much food. People come every day and dig spuds and pick raspberries. So much greens that I have to let some go to seed. Yeah, that's the part that sucks, is letting some of it go. I just harvested a bunch of basil. Okay, I planted some basil, and in the beginning, it didn't look good. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get any basil. So what I did is I had 2 packets, 500 seeds a piece, and I planted literally 1,000 basil seeds. And they're all coming up. They're about this big right now. And then my basil that I did plant started to look healthier and started to look better. And I'm like, I'm going to have so much basil, it's going to come out of my ears. But that's okay. I'll just, hey, Cameron Hizzop, what's up? But yeah, so I think I'm going to sell it, dry it and sell it at the farmer's market, along with my tomatoes, my bumper crop of tomatoes. That's my big plan, was to sell them at the farmer's market. So it's just a crazy year. It's been nuts so far. My cucumbers on my plants are already like this long. They aren't ready to eat yet because they're still hard and like weird looking. You know, when cucumbers grow, they're just like, what is that? They kind of look like a weird pickle. But yeah, so they're not big enough yet, but I was hoping if it rains today, after that rain, I have a feeling that in the next couple of days I'll be ready to pick. Because once it rains and they start taking off, like, you can't stop them. They're just like, they go wild. Yeah, glad to catch you. Yeah, I know. You live in South Africa. The time is off, so it's just hard. And what is it, like 1 a.m. or something there? So it's just hard to read. It's hard. I don't do late nights that much anymore because my son wakes me up super early, and it's hard. You know, I could do 11:30 and still wake up okay. You know, but it's just hard. Yeah, almost 1 a.m. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hey, Gunslinger, thank you for coming in. Yeah. So anything else going on other than no? How is your you harvested your radishes?
Yeah, I harvested about half of them, and I left the other half for seed.
Did they taste
They're
good?
pretty good. They're about size of a quarter.
Nice. I just didn't think you could do that right now in Florida. I thought it would be too hot for them, but that's pretty cool.
I probably couldn't do it now though, with the crazy heat. It's like in the hundreds.
Yeah. You need to get an asparagus pet because apparently in Florida that's where it's at. Like they grow asparagus there all the time.
You have to try doing asparagus. I might get some from somebody.
Yeah, don't get seeds. Get roots because it'll take forever by seed. And after you plant it, after you plant the roots, you can't harvest it for like a couple years. So it takes a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to do it quickly and then get them in the ground. And then hopefully in the next 4 years, you'll have some really good asparagus. But every year you kind of have to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And then like on your third year, you can really chow down on it.
Ooh. Yeah, try
Yes, that. Cameron, that was a really cool picture. Cameron harvested a crap load of lemons today. Like it was crazy.
Those are good. Lemonade.
Yeah.
One thing about moving back to Arizona that I'm excited about is the growing season here. Like we're going to be renting, but I can at least grow in grow bags and buckets and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Those grow bags are cool.
Well, Arizona, you can grow different things too that we can't grow here. Like you can grow tropical trees and, stuff like that we can't grow here. So, you could look into that as well. But yeah. You could,
dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, I'm sorry that are you moving? It's a good move, I assume. But that sucks that you're moving away from the asparagus. That stinks. Those lemons were from one tree. Holy crap. Can you imagine if you had an orchard of that? I'd be making some kind of weird lemon alcohol from that. Totally. I do have a mulberry trees on my place in Arkansas, though, so that's a good thing. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I've never really had a mulberry, I don't think. I have one mulberry tree, and Rebel picked it out one day when she was here. She's like, hey, that's a mulberry tree. I'm like, really? I'm like, my husband has abused it. I don't know how many times. He has, like, chopped it down. He has, like, done stuff to it, like, mowed over it, and it comes back. And she's like, that's a mulberry tree or whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe we need to let that go. See what happens to it. Yeah. I gotta check my blueberry bush. My blueberries are almost ripe. Like I picked a few the other day, and but this has been so freaking hot. I don't even want to go outside. That's the worst part about this. I'm like, so I've been trying to like go at 5 o'clock at night, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night when it's not so hot and the temperature's like, okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but when my mom was pregnant with my youngest brother, she was climbing a ladder to pick mulberries and she fell off the ladder. Oh, that sucks.
That sucks.
Oh, good health benefits too, huh? I picked 2 gallon-sized bags of raspberries this year.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm not done. Like, I could still go out there and pick more, and I want to, but I need help with that. My son is not very good at doing that. Like, he would just rip them down. And that's another thing is, like, he doesn't detect pain very well. So he'll just, like, go up and he'll grab the bush. It has thorns all over it. Like, you can't grab the bush, honey. You're going to get hurt. He don't care. He just grabs it.
I was going to say Dax doesn't detect pain very well either. And neither does Carter. Like some kids, it's some kids. Like Carter, he's 7. He can, handle some pain. Like, didn't that hurt? And he's like, no.
Wow. Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to make some kind of jam out of them. I'm gonna make like strawberry jam. I think I need to make some more butter because we ran out. So I've been making a lot of things myself, including butter. I'm closing my folks' estate that I have been here in Texas and moving to my place in Arkansas. It's been really rough time losing them just months of each other. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is horrible. I lost my dad going on 9 years ago, and it's still hard. So I can't imagine losing both of them within a month of each other. That's horrible. Months of each other. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, hey, I'm gonna go have a mini smoke sesh outside.
Okay.
I might be back.
Okay. All right. See you later. Bye. Oh Lord, it's been crazy. Crazy hot. I almost didn't drink this alcoholic beverage because it makes it worse. You know, like I was in Las Vegas. You know, people in Las Vegas, like they drink and party, and I couldn't drink in Las Vegas at all. It was too hot for a drink. All I wanted was like water or tea.
Like, stay hydrated.
Yeah, I don't want like alcohol. Although I did have a really, really tall, it was like seriously yard long. It was a yard long strawberry daiquiri. I had the cup forever, and then I don't know what happened. I threw it away. It was like this. It was like this big, and down there you can go down the street drinking them.
Yeah.
So I had this huge strawberry daiquiri. It was fabulous.
Getting blitz.
Yeah. I really honestly don't think they put that much alcohol in it.
No.
They couldn't have. Because if I would have, because I remember drinking it all and I wasn't drunk. So, yeah. One thing I do miss about Las Vegas, how many acres is that yard? It was pretty big. That's funny that you say that. I remember in Las Vegas, their not strawberry daiquiri, their pina coladas were awesome. Like I was 21 at the time, so I drank a lot then. I don't drink a lot now, but they had pina coladas everywhere. So you could just sit down at a machine, put a penny in or whatever, call the waitress over, and she'd give you a free drink. And so I'd always get free pina coladas, and they always came with whipped cream and cherry on top. It was delicious. So when I got back home from Las Vegas, that's all I wanted to drink was pina coladas. I didn't even want the alcohol. I just wanted pina coladas. So I go to my favorite. Yes, I had a favorite bar then. So I go to my favorite bar, and I order a pina colada, and the bartender was making fun of me. He's like, "Did you order the 15-minute drink?" Like, yes, I did.
Yes, they are good though. They are really good. Real hot day, they're delicious.
Yes, it's fabulous, and even without alcohol, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, a major cold front, huh? That sucks.
I'll take a cold front.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, I love pina coladas. Like they're so delicious. I have to dig spuds for dinner. Okay, well, have a good one, Howie. Thank you for coming in, honey. Appreciate
What is
Appreciate it.
5 Celsius is what, 41 Fahrenheit?
Oh.
That's cold.
Mm-hmm.
I would love 41.
It's a little cold here. Like I would be like in a hooded sweatshirt.
Just
I would
2
have
days.
socks, thick socks on. I don't want to think about that weather right now because I just don't want to.
Hey, Myra. How's it going? Yeah, 41. That would be nice, though. It's been a while since I had like crazy cold.
Yeah.
What am I doing for dinner? I got to figure out what I'm doing for dinner.
I got to figure out what's going on with the weather. If it's going to
What, rain?
rain or not.
Let's look it up. it might rain here, actually.
Okay, it says it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but there's no rain on the hourly. Oh, not till like 1 a.m. Shit.
Dustin working today?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going back. He had like 3 days off because of the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, so he's been off like for on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hey, Huga, thank you for coming in. By the way, you guys, if you can, go over to Huga. I know I've already made a community post about it, but if you can, go over to Huga, watch her. Maybe, like, even, like, put up some of her playlists because she needs the hours.
I'll take care. I'll watch your playlist.
Yeah, I appreciate it because she deserves it.
I'll do that tomorrow, too. When I get home. That's what I do anyway. I'm always on YouTube. Let me check the weather since you got it. Let's see. 10-day.
Yeah, it keeps saying it's supposed to rain, but if there's no rain on the hourly forecast, it's just for tonight.
Ooh.
So, I don't know. I probably should go out there and water. Yeah, Huga needs hours, Cameron. If you can watch her, that'd be great.
Ooh, rain tomorrow and Saturday. If it rained Saturday, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Is it not rained at all in Florida? Or
It does for like 5 minutes, but then it evaporates, so it doesn't really do anything.
oh. Yeah, that sucks. I know every time I had vacation in Florida, it would always rain, and I always compare it to Ohio, and I always get like super upset. I'm like, oh no, I'm like, we're going to the park and it's gonna rain all day. And then you realize, oh, it's Florida. It rains for like an hour and then it's done for the rest of the day. But if it was Ohio, it'd rain all day.
Yeah.
So
We get them every once in a while, like when it rains all day. It's nice. It's it's good sleeping weather. But
yeah, when she first came on the scene with that name, by the way, that's CB. But if you guys like when she first came on the scene with that name, I would mispronounce it all the time. I actually wrote it and put it on a Post-it so I remember how to pronounce it. But I used to call it Higgy, Hoogie, Higgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Huga.
How did Joe explain how to say that? I think he said Animal House, like the toga parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. We have a thunderstorms at 8 and 9 p.m. at 2 and 3 a.m. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Here, there's nothing. So I'm going to go out there and water. My hanging baskets need it no matter what. Dude, this year bugs suck because I had Japanese beetle infestation as well. And the Japanese beetles was eating my rose bush out front. It was ticking me off. I read that soap water like kills them. But then they were coming back.
Yeah.
I was like, "Argh." So I got a trap. I put it out, and I'm getting ton of Japanese beetles in there, but they're still eating my rose bush.
Somehow, yeah. Yeah, bugs are even kind of bad down here.
Yeah. It's horrible. I'm tired of the bugs. Like, if I lived in Florida, I probably wouldn't garden. Because there's so many bugs there that just, like, I would be exhausted trying to take care of it all.
Yeah, it is. It does get kind of crazy.
My aunt, like, she lives currently, but she'll be moving back up here. She lives in Homosassa.
Okay.
And she had a garden, but she didn't really know how to garden in Florida. You know, like, because you're from Ohio, you think, oh, well, summertime, I'm going to plant my tomatoes and stuff like that. And you can't do that down there. You have to do it when the weather's cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, LP, thank you for coming in.
I might have one tomato on my plant actually right now. It might be edible.
I got tons of little tomatoes out there. They're not turning ripe yet. I think August and September, I'm going to have so many tomatoes that are going to be coming out my ears. I'm going to be canning a lot this year, so you might see a lot of canning videos from me. Aphids are killing me in Michigan, and I think thrips are destroying my peppers. I don't know what thrips are, but yes, that sucks. Aphids suck as well. I can't. This year has just been horrible, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to fight them off long enough to get your food, and that's all you can do. And that's what I've been doing, and organically as much as possible. Now, if I wasn't doing organically, then obviously I wouldn't have a bug issue because I'd just be killing them all. But then you wouldn't have any bees, you wouldn't have any butterflies, you wouldn't have any of the good stuff that you'd like to see. So
I do have an abundance of those butterflies.
Okay, Diggs, that's cool. Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate it. Thank you for helping the channel, and thank you for being a member. I'm thinking about changing things up in the fall as well, as far as my hours are concerned and stuff like that. Seeing where it goes, because I'm going to be taking Fred to school, and it's just going to be, you know. So my life has changed dramatically in the past couple years. So as far as not sleeping as much and getting Fred to school in the morning.
Wine and gardening.
Yeah. So you might see me drinking at 4 o'clock in the afternoon more often.
No
It's
problem.
because I have to get to bed early so I can take Fred to school. That's horrible, but it's true.
Have you ever tried growing wine grapes?
No, I've always wanted to. I'm a huge wine person. I've taken a lot of wine classes and stuff like that, learned how to make wines, and I do have grapevines, but I don't even remember what I planted. At first I thought I killed them. So they're doing something down there. They're growing up. So I don't know. I might have grapes here in the next couple of years. We'll see.
Yeah.
But,
Start bottling your own wine.
yes, I would love to do that. Actually, I'm really into it. But yeah, I've always been into it. Like one of the first dates that my husband and I did is we went to around Lake Erie here. There's huge wineries and stuff like that, because a lot of people don't know this, but Lake Erie and around Lake Erie is just full of wineries. And they're really actually known for their ice wine, because the cold water comes off the lake and freezes the grapes, and then they make wine out of it, which is, if you ever had ice wine, you would probably love it. It actually comes in a smaller bottle. It's more expensive. It's really thick, and it's very sweet. It's almost like a syrup. And so like when we first got together, he would take me to the wineries and stuff around Lake Erie, and
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up there actually now, but
We'll have to come out and do a trip. We'll just all go wine tasting.
yeah, it's really popular around the lake. Touring the wineries up there is chill, fun, relaxing thing to do. It is. It's so much fun. The carrot is coming along, Arsenic. It's coming along, and it's doing well. We'll have the carrot challenge up. Everybody has to have their videos in by August 1st and August 2nd. Yeah, we all did. Yeah, Garden State Gardener. We all been into wine. Yeah, ice wine is really good. Cameron Hislop. If you have it in your area, you have to try it. It's very, very, very good.
I'm gonna see if I can buy some down here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can or not.
I'll have to look up some brands. We'll do a ice wine taste testing.
Yeah, totally.
That'd be fun. Or
It's really delicious. It's a specific way that they harvest the grapes. And it does. It comes. This one's $49.99. So if you want some ice wine, and it comes in a really, really skinny bottle. It's like super skinny, and it's small. It's actually considered a dessert wine, and Yeah, it's considered a dessert wine. It comes in a little teeny bottle, and you pour it in a shot glass or a really small dessert wine glass. You don't have a full pour.
Or like a cognac sniffer, a little
Yeah,
glass.
it's not a full pour kind of wine.
You have to send me that link that you have for that wine. I'll
Oh,
look
sure.
at it.
Okay.
If you can, when you get a minute, you don't have to.
I don't know if this will work. No, hold on.
I'm more of a.
Or I'll give it to you, but I don't know if you can order it from there or not. I'm not sure. I just looked up something and went with it. Copy. It's so hard to copy and paste on my phone. I don't know why it is, but it is. Here, I'll send it to you.
I'll send you a case and send me one.
Can I have a case of
Ice wine.
Ice
Can you send it to
wine.
Ohio, then send one bottle to Florida, please?
Yeah, they have different brands and different ones, Yeah, it says, okay, just imagine yourself outside in sub-zero temperatures in the dark on a slippery hill in the middle of a frozen winter trying to harvest grapes. This is ice wine. And it's absolutely delicious. It's sweeter than anything I've ever had. This one is a Riesling, I think.
Okay, I seen that bottle. I think I can get that here.
I do like some Rieslings. But yeah, you can look up there if you can find it locally. You could probably find something cheaper. But it might be harder in Florida because obviously ice wine is not. I have an iPhone 13 XS Max.
I found one. I can get some of it. I got a place down the road that has this.
Oh, cool.
Ice wine. It is a Riesling.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, there's different ones, but I think the most popular is a Riesling. You're going to find that more. Exciting times for the fall. Yes, I'm excited. And we'll have to get together, Garden State Gardener. What else? I don't know. I wish I had a bottle of ice wine. Okay, yeah. I don't know anything about iPhone. Otherwise, I would try to help. No, it's okay. Don't worry about that, Cameron. No big deal.
Maybe we'll do another cook-off soon.
Okay. Sounds good.
We can do another Blackstone.
That sounds good.
I did that one the other day with the Crunch Wrap from Taco Bell.
Yes, that looked good. Have you seen the ones now where the people are making tacos with the hamburger? What they do is, they put the tortilla over top the meat, and then they take the thing and they smash it down.
Yeah. That was one of the ones I wanted to try next.
Oh, yeah. Sounds so good.
You might have just solidified my next choice.
It sounds delicious.
Yes. That was my first time making homemade guac, too. That actually turned out really good. Really interesting. Yeah. Food and wine, my two favorite things.
Yeah, mine too. And as now that I'm older, I watch my sugar, so it's dry wine now. Mm-hmm. It seems boring to other people, but not as far as my health is concerned. So dry wine it is.
That first box of wine that you told me to get, I didn't like it at first, but now I like it. I can drink the whole bottle.
Well, also when it's hot out, I don't want something sweet. Mm-hmm. I want something dry. Like I love a good gin and tonic when it's hot out. It's like refreshing. It's like a good you just got done with yard work. Let me have a nice gin and tonic. Like kind of like how people like beer. It's not sweet. It's just like something that you need after you've done yard work or something.
That's really good for a hot day. Moscow Mules.
Ooh, I never had one.
Ginger beer, ice, and I think it might be water. It's like really refreshing. You know what ginger tastes like, so yeah.
Yeah.
But Moscow Mules are amazing.
I can't do coffee. It really hurts my stomach. So I haven't drank coffee in like over a year. No, I do lie. Because when Rebel was here, she made a pot of coffee and I did have a little bit of it, but I didn't drink the full glass. So I have had coffee. But honestly, I don't drink it like that much because it just kills my stomach. So I have to watch.
Oh, vodka, lime, ice, ginger beer. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Very simple.
That sounds good.
And they usually have them in those like copper glasses. I don't know if you've ever seen those copper glasses.
Yeah.
You'll be hooked on those. What is dry coffee? I'm trying to. Is that actual thing or is that?
He said it's coffee with no sugar.
Oh,
that's disgusting.
Okay. Yeah.
I have to have something sweet in my coffee. I can't just drink it black. That's gross. Like, and I usually drink it with creamer, non-dairy creamer, typically, if I do have it. But it's like I said, it's been a long, long time since I've had real cup of coffee because it just tears my stomach up, and I'm just not into that anymore. Like I don't care. I'm not gonna eat it or drink it if it hurts my stomach. I'm just a wimp now. All right, y'all. It's getting close to 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I was considering getting off of here. I'm hungry, so I was gonna make some food. Now that I've been talking about food and tacos, I make a description things up a lot lately. It's okay. It's okay. I understood what you meant. I will be on, I don't know if about tomorrow afternoon with the Blue Ribbon Canning Show. I don't know if I'll be on with Tammy. I don't know where she's at as far as her camping schedule and everything she has going on. However, I will, I'm not going to say for sure. I might go on tomorrow night. If you're down. Do you have to work Saturday?
No. I'll be, yeah.
Then get a case of alcohol because we might be drinking Friday tomorrow night.
Get a case.
Yeah, get a case.
We'll get a case of something.
I used to work in a liquor store, and it was a long time ago. And my boss, she could like literally drink an 18-pack of beer.
Mm-hmm. It can be
Never
done.
seen that before. I was just shocked. I'm like, she could drink an 18-pack.
It'd probably take me all day, but I can definitely do that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
That makes
Then you feel all bloated.
I'm going to visit.
Another trick too.
What?
I got a trick for you. You drink a lot of beer. You don't drink a lot of beer, do you?
No, not often.
When you have beer at your house, make sure you pour it so it foams, so all the gas is released, so you won't feel bloated. I don't know if you. A lot of people, like everybody I know, they go, "Man, beer always makes me bloated when I'm home." I'm like, that's because you're doing the whole not make fizz trick. So all the gases are staying in the beer. So whenever you pour it next time, just dump it straight in.
Interesting.
And you'll laugh too. It's the funniest thing. I told some people that, and they're like amazed.
Now, if I do drink beer, it's Miller Lite. Miller Lite is my favorite. I haven't had a beer in a while, so. But I've been drinking all these Angry Orchard things that we had from the 4th of July, so.
Yeah, those are good. I couldn't have what you have. I'd drink the whole case.
Yeah, they've been in the cooler since the 4th. Since this last weekend. They've been in the cooler in the water. Like, I'll have one. Why not? They're still cold. They're still cold from after all this time. It's a good cooler. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I got some stuff to do anyway. I have to water. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching my videos. I have a couple new videos out, so if you haven't seen them, watch them. And anything else going on with you, Matt?
Not a whole lot. We're going to play another Blackstone and a few other things. I'm going to probably do another cooking live stream. Hopefully I can get it a little bit more seamless.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being members. Thank you, Garden State Gardener, for doing the membership. I really appreciate that. And we will see you all, I think, tomorrow night. If I don't, I'll let you know on the community tab. But if Matt's up for doing it, I'm going to do it. So we'll see you tomorrow night.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.